Hi, I'm Heather from P.J.S. Fine Arts, and today is Mondays in our PJs Yarn Chat podcast. Hi everyone! I hope you have all had an awesome, wonderful weekend and everything. I know my weekend went good and I ended up hanging out with my son and the hubby over the weekend, and we just had fun hanging out and relaxing around the house. I did end up getting a couple things done over the weekend, even though I was hanging out with my family most of the time, and I'm going to show you what I got done. I ended up getting, first I got this one done, and then I got this one done, so I ended up doing the small one first after all, and then I did the bigger one. So this one is just a little bigger than this one. I started doing this one on the podcast the other day, and I thought it was going to be a medium-sized one, but I decided to follow the pattern and make it a small one first, just to see what it came out as, and it came out super cute and adorable. And the other one came out super cute and adorable too. The only difference is this one is just a little longer. This one has pink cheeks instead of blue. And this one has blue cheeks is the difference. Sorry, I thought the mouth was coming off, but it wasn't. So that's the only difference. And then the colors obviously are too. Or the other difference. Pretty much this is just made with paintbox yarn, 100% cotton yarn and DK weight. This is a blush pink, misty gray, butter yellow, camel, and then this one is pure black. This one is done in blush pink, royal blue, butter yellow, camel, and pure black. Then the cheeks are just done in, this one's in blue embroidery floss with black eyebrows, black lips, and 6mm black safety eyes from 6060 Eyes always. Then this one is done with pink cheeks, black eyebrows, black mouth, black 6mm black safety eyes from 6060 Eyes always. Both of them are done pretty much the same, just this one has a few extra rows in this area, this area, this area, this area, but the tips are the same. It's the only difference. And then the cheeks, so and the colors. So pretty much this is just made, just doing single crochets, working in the round, just increase, decrease all the way around, and it's in the front loop and back loop. So if you're not familiar with the front loop back loop method of crochet, this isn't really the pattern for you because it has quite a few of those down in there. It also has some in there as well, so that way you're not so confused and lost. You might want to learn that before you do this pattern. It is recommended for like a beginner or even advanced, or no matter what skill. I feel it's pretty easy to understand, and doing the front loop and back loop really isn't that hard to do with single crochets. Then you just do the length. If you want it bigger, you can make it bigger. If you want it smaller, you can make it smaller, which is so cool. You just adjust in the yellow part, or I just done all the areas to make it more in proportion, I felt. Then I just put the safety eyes, the face on, the cheeks on, and such as the mouth, face, eyebrows, and cheeks, or if you want eyelashes or whatever you want on the face, then you just stuff it after you put your safety eyes in, and then you just bring it down to 6 single crochets, and then I just whip stitched it shut. And that's how both of them were done. Just this one was done in the smaller way. I think they're super cute and adorable. I think that anybody would like them, whether it's for decoration or for a child to play with, or someone to squeeze, or give it like some hug and love, or if somebody wants to use it as a keychain, the littler one would probably be best for the keychain, as well as the big one probably wouldn't work so much out unless you want really big keychains. This one's more like decor or something. I want to put some on my desk because I really think they're cute and adorable, and I want a bunch of amigurumis on my desk once I got my desk going. Right now my computer unfortunately is on the table instead of the desk because of space in our house that we need to clean out, so that way we can have a nice little desk set up with a nice chair instead of sitting over on the table with a really yucky chair that hurts my butt. So that's it for finished objects. Then I am going to be making, this is in Paintbox 100% cotton yarn DK weight. This ever wants to show on the camera. But this is in, I think it's Orchard, or it's Blush, or not Blush, sorry, Rose, Dusty Rose, that's it, which is a pink with a, a purple, sorry, not pink, purple with a pink tint, I meant to say, not pink. And then I'm just making frosting for my Pop-Tart while chatting with all of you. Since that's all I had for my finished things, that's just the chat part. So this is what's been going on with me. I just been hanging out with the hubby and my son over the weekend. My son's really into this game called Roblox, which is pretty much, it's just an online game on a website. It just has like a bunch of different games. It has like thousands and thousands of games that either people have made or different developers. Some of them cost a thing called Roblox money, which are just some coin things that you pay for and so forth, but most of it is free. Even the character is free. You can make a basic avatar on there for free, but if you want to deck out your avatar with some fancy stuff, you're gonna have to buy Roblox money for that. And pretty much it's just really fun games that you play as these little characters that look like Legos. So that's why it's called Roblox, because they look like little blocks of Legos, but it's mostly made out of blocks, not Legos. Instead of like the little Lego characters that you've seen in little Lego video games or any kind of Lego accessories, they are in block form like that, but they're more like blocks, not actual Legos. And they even explode like blocks if you end up breaking one, or if one of them ends up, some of them have are a little violet and have guns, and then you end up shooting at things, but it doesn't show any blood. It just shows little red globs of things, but no blood or real true violence. Like some video games are really graphic with that. This isn't. It's like total like PG kind of stuff. There's no like really bad things going on, even though there are a couple games that we've had to tell my son, no, do not play, because they don't have little sensors on there. They're more like for a little too violent of a concept, we felt, or just too, that's not right, or just not made right or functioning right, or just like really weird. So yeah, you do have to watch out for that. But if you for the most part, it's a really nice PG kind of games for kids to play, or even adults. I have such fun playing it. I love those kind of games though, and the hubby even has fun playing it. So they were like playing this one, you get to pretend to be a caveman, and you get to go hunting for your meat or something, or eat meat and eat vegetables and all kinds of things. You get to feed them and go to an island and all this crazy things that were going on that you had to figure out how to make it do. And my son and hubby were having such fun being on one team versus the other. It's like this survival game with cavemen. It was super cool and everything. My son always finds all of these really cool YouTube videos on Roblox, so he studies it first, and then he's like, gotta play the game, help me find it, mommy, daddy, and we help him find it, and then he's all excited. It's super cool. Yeah, my son had a really good week off last week, and then he went back to school on Monday, which is great because now I have my little mommy time, and I'm able to video and chat with you while crocheting and everything, and make my walk with me videos, and hopefully my videos on a more regular schedule, like Mondays and Fridays like I intend to have them, but it might just end up being Tuesdays and Saturdays. So we will see what the future is, but for now it's just gonna still be labeled Monday and Friday, so you know what it is. I was going to do my walk with me video today, but it was raining earlier, and it's yucky and gross for SoCal weather, which is usually not how it is out here. Usually it is super warm spring weather, but nope, it's yucky and rainy. So that's really weird because it never rains out here, but at the same time it's good because we need the rain. Even as gross and disgusting as it is out here, since no rain happens, it's still worth it. So the hubby might be working a little later due to his boss being in town, and his work likes to take them out to dinner when they have people from, she's from the Chicago building, and then he had to go out to Chicago before and visit her, and because he was with a couple of his teammates, co-workers at his work, he had to, not had to, but the work ended up having them go out to eat, but most of the time they were going out to eat together. But they did go out with the boss a couple times, so I'm sure that since she's in town, they're gonna go out to eat maybe a couple times, and she leaves later in the week, so so it's not so bad. But if it's like a really quick just business kind of trip with the boss, then it might not even be, because it was just her coming out. It's not like they sent a team of people from that building. So we will see if he has to stay up late or not. We'll find out as the week goes. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow, the next day. We'll see. Sometimes they like to do it like the last day before they fly out home, just like as a nice goodbye and see ya the next day virtually on the computer, but goodbye as in saying goodbye, you're going home kind of thing. Have a nice day, a nice safe flight home kind of thing, which is super nice and kind of his work to be like that. His work really is a good place, kind to the workers and kind to him, but we just wish that, like any job, that it just paid a little more. But we will see. Right now he's in a good position and they do give raises, so we will see what happens. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on with me and over the weekend and everything. And today I have to do a bunch of stay-at-home mom things, just normal like laundry and clean the house. The cats are shedding everywhere, like clumps of hair like off of like short-haired cats is just crazy, the amount of fur. And it's like super sticky fur because it's so short and like pain in the butt to clean. It's not fun for someone like me that has slight cat allergy. Used to not be able to pet any kitties, but now I am after living with them and everything. Just sometimes I get a little bit of an itchy rash if like their fur rubs onto me from like they rub up to me, or one of them tries to sleep on my face sometimes. That's no fun. It gives me a stuffy nose. But other than that, it's not so bad. At least I can hang out with kitties and not have a problem. Like when I was in my younger years and didn't live with one, I sure had issues with being around cats. I would get really bad allergies. But right now the kitties are doing good, and I just have to just pick up their kitty fur with the vacuum. It's not so bad, and that way the allergies aren't acting up as bad. So yeah, other than doing some really boring stay-at-home mom things like cleaning, and then I gotta upload this video and edit it down. Other than that, I get to just hang out and crochet a little, because my son is most likely going over my that parents' house due to my dad picking him up and being back in town. He's super happy and excited. He said he can go over to his house for a little bit, and he got excited about going to Grandpa's house. So it looks like it's probably a to go, unless he's really tired after school, then he might not, but we will see. Then he has to do homework, and we've been doing it together. Me and the hubby have been doing it together with him, but sometimes he does it at my parents' house, which is super helpful. My parents are the best. They just help out a lot with my son, which is awesome, because then it gives me more time to be able to crochet and do things for me. So yeah, other than that, that's about it going on for today, but I am going to let you all go now so I can do my really boring chores around the house and get this video up and going for all of you, so it's not up at like midnight your time or midnight my time, which would end up being tomorrow your time, so if you're far away or if you aren't. But before I let all of you go, I do have a quick question for all of you. I am thinking about doing a virtual crochet, knit, or work on whatever fiber arts project that you want to work on together with me, kind of thing going on separate from this podcast, where we're just hanging out working on our fiber arts project of choice while I am chatting with you a little. And I was wondering if you wanted to do it live stream, or if you would rather me video it and chat with all of you, and then you watch it at your own pleasure, or just live stream it, and then if you missed the live stream, I can upload it and you can watch it whenever and see how that went down. So that way we can all have a little hangout session while working on our favorite things. And I was just wondering which way you would rather do it, so that way I could set up the camera and do that with all of you. I'm thinking maybe of making it, if it goes good and all of you really like it or want to do this kind of thing together with me, that we can make it a weekly thing where we meet up, so it's like a virtual knit crochet night, or fiber arts project if you work on something different, or whatever you want to work on, kind of project night. And I think it'd be super fun, since I don't really have one of those going on, like a crochet or knit group out here. I thought it'd be fun to make it virtual with all of you, since I love chatting with all of you that I've been chatting with here on YouTube, and even the newbies. If you want to join in chatting with me, I am totally down with that, and so forth, or joining us on one of this. So let me know down below if you want it live stream, or if you want it videoed and watched at your own pleasure, kind of thing. So yeah, so that's one of my questions for all of you. I'm going to have some other fun videos coming up, but that was one of the video ideas that I had that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just finally am able to dedicate some time this week, though, that I have a little more free time. It'll probably be starting next week, not this week. Now I'm starting to have a little more free time due to my son going over to my parents' house, and then the hubby being at work a lot. I am able to do this more often with all of you, so it's going to be super fun and exciting to do my favorite thing, which is crochet or knit or cross stitch, while chatting with all of you. And I'm super excited to have like to have this fun virtual thing going on. It's super fun. So yeah, I'm going to let all of you go now, and I will be talking to you next time which will be on my walk with me video. And if you don't watch my walk with me videos, then I will talk to you on the next podcast, which will be either on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I will be recording it, and it should be up on one of those 3 days. So I hope you all have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day, night, afternoon, no matter where you are from. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button down below. If you like this video, hit like. If you would like to leave me a comment, please comment down below. If you would like to join me on any of my social media, such as Twitter, Facebook, Bloglovin, or Instagram, oh my gosh, almost forgot that, then please click the link down below, or any other kind of things that I forgot, such as my blog. If you would like to visit that is down below. If you'd like to visit my Etsy shop and buy anything that is handmade by me and help support me and my family, that link is down below. And anything else that I have forgotten, the links are all down below. So have a great rest of the day, night, afternoon again, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.